Hello, and welcome to this short video tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to split data elements that you collect from a web page. Splitting a data element is the act of dividing text that is captured as a single element into two or more parts. Common elements that you might find yourself wanting to split include currency symbols and numbers found in prices, text descriptors that often accompany a model number, part number, or serial number, first initials from full names, city, state, and postal code in addresses, and many other things. In this video, I will show you two examples. In the first example, we're going to split out the serial number from the full string of text that gets collected when grabbing this list of auction listings detail. From this page, we're going to do a web page extract. Let's create the schema elements that we want to use. The first element we want to create is a serial text field. We're going to make this element an other page element because we want the ability to exclude it from the data we collect. Next, we're going to make a serial number element and make that a data element because we want to keep that. When we train on serial number, you notice it has words and numbers all together. Now, we just ignore other data elements on the page until our agent knows we want just the serial number information. A few clicks and we're done. Next, I go to the Transform in the Actions menu. I go to the serial text element and split that data into two parts. I'm going to split that data after the space. Space is the delimiter. I'm going to discard the delimiter data from my data collection as I don't need it, and I'm going to select First Match of Data. Now I click Apply, and you see that the data has been split after the space. So you have a serial number and a serial on hash. Let me save my agent and do a test run. You now have two columns of data, one that shows the serial number with the hash and one that just has the serial number itself. If you remember, we defined our schema with a dataset element and an other element. With the data filter dropdown, I can just view and use the dataset elements now. Very simple. Let's do another example. In this case, we're going to separate press release date lines into month, day, and year. I'm going to do a simple news page extract where we can train our agent to extract date lines. Extract. First, let me define my data elements. We're going to create a month, day, and year element to be used in this example. We're also going to create a junk data element, and we're going to make that an other element because we won't need it in the final data set. When you train your agent, you see the date is actually the month, the day, the year, and a hyphen. Do a few clicks on the page, ignore a few things, and the agent is trained. Next, we go to the Actions menu and select Transform. We go to the month element and we do a split. We split at the first space in the string. The space is our delimiter, and we're going to discard it. Now you'll see that you have a month and a day, but the day has too much detail, so we're going to split the day element to show the day and the year as separate elements. We're going to split at the comma and space We're going to select to discard the data, and we're going to apply it. You can see that my year has the hyphen at the end, so I'm going to want to do one more split. I split at the hyphen, I make this a junk label, and I'm going to discard and apply. Now let me save my agent and do a test run. My agent returns 4 columns: month, day, year, and junk. All parts of the date line are cleanly split apart. I can easily filter out the junk column by going to the Data Filter and selecting Data Elements. As you know, this data can now be downloaded to Excel or CSV right away, or you could publish your agent to the Cloud Scheduler for repeated data deliveries.